Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have no fear. Your friendly neighborhood light-skinned man is here. And in today's video, we are reacting to Sophie Rain Is Delusional? Now, y'all know how I feel about Sophie Rain on the channel. Personally, I feel like she gets a lot of unnecessary hate. Yes, I understand she's not gonna let me hit. Y'all don't have to remind me. I know. I know. I'm not gonna hit for saying it. But however, just being real, I feel like she gets a lot of unnecessary hate, bro. Now, granted, she does do some things that I'm like, what the fuck? But generally speaking, I don't know. I do think she gets a lot of unnecessary flack. So let's see what Sophie Rain has done today to piss off the internet.
Sophie Rain says she was barely surviving before she joined OF because she was only making, and I quote, $20,000 a month.
We barely surviving off 20K. 20 bands. Do you know how much money me and you could do with 20 bands? But wait, actually, hold on, now I think about it, I thought she was broke beforehand. I thought she was a waiter. How was she getting 20 bands a month? It's gotta be some clickbait. There's gotta be some rage bait. There's no way. There's no way my baby Sophie will lie, right?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. You see, this is why I understand why people are so depressed nowadays. You know what? Before I go any further, let me just play the clip, man.
I'm telling you, the turning point was the Spider-Man video. I was like barely getting by. I think when I started OnlyFans, I was making like $20,000 a month.
That's not bad.
And it's not bad.
Mind you, it's people out there that go to work 10, 12-hour shifts, 5, 6 days a week. And on their best month, might bring home 3 bands. 3 bands. After 120 hours of work. And you mean to tell me 20 bands you couldn't survive off $20,000? Come on, Soph. Hey, Soph, I fuck with you, Soph. You feel me? But you making it hard to like co-sign you, bro.
Not at all. Like I quit. I got fired from my job because they found out I was doing OnlyFans.
Barely getting by with 20K.
I was like, you know what? I'm good. Well, compared to what I'm making now.
Yeah.
I just gotta say, this bitch is so fucking out of touch, and she's dead serious. Like, she's talking in this interview with what's his name from Full Send, Kyle. I haven't seen their videos in so long, but how the fuck can you say I was barely getting by on $20,000 and I got fired from my job because they...
Bro, you could, bro, for 20K a month, bro, and I'm assuming after taxes, like that's a damn near a pet, bro. You basically can live Quara life for 20 bands a month. Well, let me take that back. Not Quara with the Lamb and the McLaren and all that, but Quara, he had the track, the Hellcat, and the penthouse. Then you can do all that for bro. You can have an amazing life. Cause 20 bands a month is like $240 a year, but that's like doctor lawyers type salary. But that's pretty good money. That's pretty good cheese.
They found out I was doing OnlyFans. Kyle then says, you know, laughing as well, you barely got by on 20K. And then she says, well, in comparison to what I'm making now, which is she's probably making millions per month. But it's just like, these people are so out of touch to the point to where it almost feels like they're intentionally rage baiting. Like, this is a joke, right? Until you finally realize that, no, they actually are dead serious. And this is why in my last video about Piper Raquel, you know, making $1 million in under an hour.
Yeah, we gotta react to this shit. Cause boy, this is insane. That $1 million in an hour? Let's put that in perspective. Some of your parents have worked a job, a 9-to-5 job, for say 40, 50 years, right? You add up all the money that they made over their whole lifetime of working. Maybe even I would hate for it to be you, but potentially even you. You work your whole life, whatever, right? Make all this money, whatever. And this girl made more money than you. Your whole life made more money than you in 1 hour. From throwing it back. From throwing it back. She made more money in 1 hour than you will touch in your whole life. That's crazy work, bro. Crazy work.
Hopping on OnlyFans on the first day of January 2026 and reportedly making like close to 3 million in under 24 hours. I say this is ruining the economy in multiple ways. This is ruining the financial economy, right? Dollars, productivity, and all that. In a lot of ways, this is ruining the dating economy. This is for sure OnlyFans, and the ability for people to see that you can make a fuck ton of money online will affect relationships. I mean, hell, if you saw the data in my last video, most of the subscribers on OnlyFans are literally married men. They're the ones funding the website. And 3, it's just like, damn, what the how out of touch do you have to be to say making 20K per month, $240,000 per year before taxes is barely making it? This just goes to show you the lifestyle that a lot of these girls, online social media content creators, are living. Like, they genuinely don't know how to budget, and they just spend way too much money. Handbags, eating out all the time, clubbing, partying, nails, hair, esthetician, waxing, living this life of abundance where they're just like, they make the money, they spend the money, and it's just like they're broke at the end of all of it. And of course, people are saying $20,000 a month is regarded as suffering now. Brittany Venti said she was a hobo. Well, that's funny. 20K a month can feed my family for a year. I mean, in groceries, unironically, yeah, you can literally buy the best quality food for a whole family, organic, for a year off of 20K, with likely a little more money left over. One guy says she's going to be broke eventually. She can't keep this up forever. I respect a guy that grinds and makes 20K a month because it's hard, but zero respect for these OF thoughts. Here we have this interesting comment from someone saying, my first month on Playboy, I made 15K. I blew it on stupid ass shit. You gotta let her grow up, man. It's part of the process if that frontal lobe isn't developed. 1, the whole frontal lobe thing is overblown and highly exaggerated.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, y'all are dragging this whole frontal lobe thing, bro. Like, let's not start 2026 with putting everything on our putting everything up. Oh, frontal lobe has developed. That's why he robbed that bank. You know what I'm saying? Oh, his frontal lobe has developed. That's why he started that daycare and blah, blah. Like, let's not do that, bro.
Taken out of context from the scientific literature that normies don't understand. The study only went up to 24 to 25 for the participants in the study for this frontal lobe development. So the science, just to clarify, didn't specifically say your frontal lobe is fully developed at 24. In fact, your frontal lobe and other parts of your brain never stop developing or changing. That's called neuroplasticity. I just hate seeing that online all the time. Like, people they parrot shit that they don't even understand scientifically. Second of all, what is she, like 23, 24? She's a grown-ass woman at this point in time. What are we talking about? Is this rage bait? And third of all, if that's the case, why the fuck are we allowing people who don't have fully developed brains or frontal lobes to vote, to drive, to own weapons, to do corn, to join our military and kill people in foreign countries, to own homes, to drink, to have even a social media presence? Like, why? Again, this has got to be rage bait. Additionally, here's some other things she had to say about her OF career.
Right now, my family's being harassed. My neighbors are being harassed because Florida's a public record state, so you can find anything. My real name got leaked. My real age got leaked. They found out who I was.
Oh, her real name's not Sophie Rain? Damn. I'm so dumb. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I understand. I thought like only like corn stars had like fake names, like Abella Danger and stuff like that. I didn't think Sophie had like a fake name. Damn.
And now they're coming out
Sophie Rain do sound hard though. That's a pretty hard name.
after me, essentially, and it's a really shitty thing. Like, I just bought this land and I feel like I have to sell it already and move because people
What do
are
you mean
already
coming
trying.
after you?
I just need to know who the hell is coming after her, and I guess Sophie Rain isn't her real name. Oh, well, according to Twitter, there's
Isabel Blair, and then lied about her age 20 when she was 23. My baby Sophie. That's not a. Yeah, you're making it hard to co-sign you, bruh. You know, but shit, I just turned 23 last month. You know what I'm saying? So what we talking about? No, I'm playing. I'm just kidding, guys. But Isabel Blair, how do you come up with the name Sophie Rain then? Like, who gave you that name? Damn, 23. That's kind of a crazy cap.
Saying Sophie Rain's real name is Isabella Blair. I think I remember that. And she was lying about her age, saying she was 20 when she was actually 23. Yeah, she was, age baiting to gain more subs. And as you can see here, yeah, that's her real name. Just a regular Florida girl who made it on OF through strategic marketing. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, these are the guys who manage all these girls and make the real money right here. They have a channel by the name of Owen and Cole, and yeah, they titled their video right here that I saw, "We made the biggest OnlyFans house to prove it's not luck." So they're basically like digital pimps, fully legal by the way. They have their own, agency. They manage these girls, and it's not shocking. Most of these girls are not, respectfully, not bright enough to have a grown multiple social media account with a large enough presence to where they were able to go viral all the time. These two guys, as far as I know, they were former content creators themselves, and they weren't blowing up, so they decided to take their talents and their knowledge to a different field, industry.
Take their talents to OF Beach. Where's my boom at? There we go.
And started to manage a lot of these girls and sign them to their own agency, marketing on their behalf, and yeah, blew them up, got a percentage, and now they're rich as fuck. But these are the brainiacs, these are the mega minds behind the entire Bop House image. That said though, guys, regardless of how you feel about Sophie Rain or Piper Raquel or Camila, Arujo, or whatever other person is
a like Medusa, bruh. Look, scared of Camilla, bro. Feel like she might whoop my ass or something.
Associated with the Bop House, please don't harass them. Don't stalk them. That's illegal and very weird.
I have this one person right now specifically just like saying the most outrageous stuff to me and like, I'm gonna come find you, like I'm coming to your house, sends my house address, like I'm here right now, like I'm at your front door, and it scares the shit out of me because like, yeah, are you actually or are you not? And I haven't had any.
You gotta invest in that Drake. You know what I'm saying? Best in that Drake or that G9. You know what I'm saying? That G7 with the switch shot him at T Banks. You know, you gotta invest you in a Glock. Or even then, if you're Sophie Rain, bro, the amount of money I feel like if I was her, there's no way I'm not paying for around the clock security, bro. I'm paying for 5 of the biggest, blackest Africans you can get, and y'all finna be posted outside my house. You know, so if anybody come through, I'm gonna try to put mad work down. Simple.
One try to come up, but I've been swatted this past week. I have had like 4 police officers come to my house on 4 separate occasions because of this one person. And like, that's why I keep all of my stuff private.
Well, I just gotta say, that's the risk you take when you enter this field full of weirdos and depraved degenerates who are obsessed with this type of content. Of course, you're gonna get parasocial, stalker, obsessed individuals who will go to great lengths to either scare you or potentially try and be with you, profess their love for you. I will say, though, that Sophie Rain is incredibly delusional and out of touch when it comes to thinking that she was broke making 20K a month. Someone said, same Sophie Rain, by the way, and she wonders why they are after her, with this video attached below. So where do we think all that money came from? All the married gooners out there who contributed to her piggy bank. One of which was that ex-astronomer CEO who got caught at a Coldplay concert cheating on his wife. He allegedly contributed
Damn, $250, bruh. You could have used that to pay your employees some more money. But even then, him getting caught up like this at the club. The thing is, I feel like in this type of situation, right? Listen, you can't run and hide, and I feel like he made it worse by like trying to run off screen and hide. Because now it's like, hell, why is he running and hide? Now we're gonna do more investigation. Versus if he would have just kept it played along with it. Maybe he might have still got caught, but he would have been less likely because there would have been no big fuss about it. Because he played it normal.
Cheating on his wife. He allegedly contributed over $250,000 to OnlyFans girls, including Sophie Rain, but not just her. So yeah, you even have billionaires out here just spending frivolously on these chicks, allegedly, of course, funding their lifestyles and their inability to actually make money in a non-showing my ass for the entire world to see type of way. I mean, I get it. I understand the hustle. I can't really knock it, but it's just like, damn, girl, do you have any other talents outside of that particular thing? That said, guys, this is the world we now live in, man.
I mean, shit, in her mind, it's like, if I can make 100 million by dancing in front of TikToks, what talent do I really need? Same thing like Giannis. Like, if I can go to the paint and I can dunk every time and nobody can stop me, why would I develop a jump shot? But with that being said, y'all boys, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Again, Sophie, I fuck with you, but 20K a month is poor, really. It's a bit insensitive. And then you lying about your age, kind of weird. Stage name, whatever, I'll give you that. But yeah. But with that being said, I'll holla at y'all boys at the next one.